Here we go with part two of Local 6 Legal Line on Local 6 Midday. Attorneys from the Bryant Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville. And we're switching gears to Camp Lejeune. And we have a question from Heather who says, my mom and dad were both stationed at Camp Lejeune. My mom did die of cancer. Would we possibly have a case?
The simple answer is you possibly do. The first thing you got to know is were they living there, and was anybody stationed there or working there between 1953 and 1987? And if so, and you stayed there 30 days or longer, it is presumed that the cancer that your parents got came about as a result of living at Camp Lejeune. And you know, sad part of it is the government fought for years and years to stop people from getting any kind of benefits from the VA as a result of that. But Congress recently passed this legislation, and President Biden signed it, and they've set aside $280 billion for Marines, and they anticipate there'll be over 1 million Marines and their family members that got cancer during that period of time. And of course, at our law firm, Emily and David Bryant and I, we have signed up more than 100 Marines so far in this area that have it, and then we're getting others all across the country that got cancer as a result of that. So if you want to, pick up the phone and call us. It doesn't cost you a dime to do it, and we are happy to help because I love the military and we like helping them.
Next question comes from Delbert, and he says, if I want to pursue a claim, what type of military documents do I need to provide, and are those different from, say, if I were working there as a civilian?
So if you want to pursue a claim and you're not a civilian, we need what's called your DD-214, and if you're in the military, you're going to know what that is. If you are a civilian, that's harder because you are probably going on the base and working. We need employment records and that type of thing, and that's a question that's just going to be case-by-case basis. But if you were in the military, we need your DD-214, and if you don't have that right now and you know you were there for 30 days, we can go ahead and get you signed up and get that later. Just give us a call.
Next question comes from someone who says, we were stationed there in 1972 when our daughter was a baby. Now as an adult, she cannot have children. Could there be a connection, and would she have a case?
Why don't you take that?
So that's a harder question, but what I would say to that is, yes, it's possible. You know, right now there's a list of cases, and trouble with childbirth and so forth is definitely one of those. We would take that case. I would say yes, let's go ahead and take that case, and as we start settling these, it may be a more difficult case to settle, but it would be one that I would definitely want to go ahead and sign up and then let you know as we look at it down the road. It may be a little bit more difficult, but if she was born there and was there for 30 days, and of course, you know, she was probably in the womb for 30 days as well, obviously, if she was on base that long. So that would be a case that I would definitely take, and just, you know, let you know that that's going to be a harder case, but one that we'd definitely be interested in.
Emily Roark, Mark Bryant, honorable attorneys from the Bryant Law Center in Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville, answering questions regarding the Paducah Federal Teachers Credit Union, as well as the litigation pending with Camp Lejeune.